It's another beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you've come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I'm the Commish, coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy line, this is Raider Reaction, Monday Night Football, halftime show with Prime and the Commish, dropping back deep in the pocket and letting it fly league-wide as only we can. So, we've decided at Raider Reaction that we should work with the NFL. We're going to be bringing you halftime shows just during the season, and then once we're in the season and those nights are free, we will go back to our regular hour-long shows. But on Monday and Thursday nights, when they go to half, instead of listening to those network schmoes, you can listen to me and Prime. Prime is the Raider Reaction resident sports guru, ring announcer for pro MMA and boxing, PA announcer for pro soccer, play-by-play and color commentary for college basketball and college football, as well as the vice president of the Hardcore Challenge. What's up, Prime?
What's going on, Commish? It's a friggin' bummer of a Monday night game. I'm talking about 2 to 3 at half.
The baseball.
I mean, come on.
What kind of hot garbage is this? You got a limping Sam Bradford throwing ducks. You got Trubisky, I guess. What do you say, man? He has, it's 3-2.
Yeah, they had a touchdown called back on some mysterious holding call, did Chicago. But, yeah, other than that, I can't say it's been that terribly exciting.
Whoop whoop to you, my brother. Yes, not an exciting game. Not an exciting game. So let's not waste any time on this because we've already had to sit through a half of it. We don't want you to have to listen to it too. Biggest news probably what happened last night. It killed my fantasy game as he was my last individual defensive player to play. But J.J. Watt goes down. There's people's grandmas in the crowds crying. It was a scene, man. It was a scene.
Yeah, and the sad part is he's going down for the rest of the season with a broken tibia. Got a broken leg. They had that shot of him in the ambulance as he was leaving the stadium. Man, J.J. Watt, the anchor of that defense, probably the heart of that team, really. I mean, he did all that for the city of Houston, as we all recall. And, yeah, to watch him, oh, Lordy. Uh-oh. Woo woo. Undercover. Right. So yeah, I mean, J.J. Watt going down for the rest of the year. That's definitely a blow to that Houston defense. Of course, they still have this offense that is suddenly so prolific with Deshaun Watson at the helm, but losing J.J. Watt is probably, that's a huge blow to the Texans.
A huge blow. And to actually come out with breaking news for the game. Vikings are replacing Sam Bradford with Case Keenum coming out in the second half.
Yeah, I think he just played the last series.
To have a stud rookie like Deshaun Watson, who's lighting it up, put 5 touchdowns on the board in a losing effort because, you lose one of your stars on defense. That's rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
But then again, I mean, J.J. Watt didn't play a lot last year.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, he didn't play a lot the year before. So, I mean, you might say that the Texans have learned to deal with life without Watt. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney has stepped up a bit. Their linebacking core is doing the best they can, even though, Brian Cushing still suspended for PED use. So, yeah, all that considered, I think, Houston's still going to be
borrowing some stuff from Cushing. He wouldn't be having all these injury issues, but I digress.
That wasn't the biggest injury of the day.
Yeah, I don't even know if that was the biggest one. I mean, the Giants are dropping like flies. They lost their top 3 wide receivers, including their number 1, Odell Beckham Jr. He's gone for the season too. Broken ankle.
Yeah, Odell Beckham, he was trying to become the highest paid football player in the NFL. And then he comes out, he breaks his ankle. And the video looks terrible, too. Oh, man, he gets it caught underneath the guy while coming down after a big old jump. Oh, man. And Odell goes down, and he is, out for the season, which is kind of funny because, he started the season with a sprained ankle, so he was already injured. And now just to break it completely and be out for the rest of the year, those Giants are in a tailspin right now that I do not know if they're going to come out of. I'm not saying they're going to lose all 16 games, but wow. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I may have picked them to win that division, and boy, oh boy, was that a mistake.
Dude, I did not see this. I thought the addition of Brandon Marshall and, Odell Beckham Jr. and, Eli trying to make one last – oh, shit. I thought it was built for – they had the Cowboys number last year, and they added pieces. They didn't lose stuff.
Yeah, but Brandon Marshall's been like a shell of himself. He hasn't done anything in a Giants uniform. So now losing – I don't know how long they're going to lose Sterling.
It's day-to-day right now. I actually just checked on that a little bit ago because I'm a fantasy team. Sterling's day-to-day, and so hopefully he'll be good to go, but I'm probably going to have to stick him on my bench because he killed me this week.
Right.
He killed me. But I guess the other probably biggest news besides the injuries this weekend, and yes, I will touch on the guy, the kid and the Donald Penn and the guy pissing in the front row and the losing to the Ravens. We will tomorrow get a solid hour, nothing but silver and black, the Raider Nation Report with the Commish. We will go through the entire breakdown of the game, every single play in the condensed format like we have all season. About a half hour, we'll go through that. We'll touch on all the news. We'll touch on all the topics. So you will get everything tomorrow. 7 Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, Raider Nation Report, right back here. The other biggest news, Prime, was obviously in Miami.
Yeah, when your offensive line coach makes the news, you know it's not good, first off.
When
Second
your
off,
line coach breaks the news for lines other than offensive, it is not a good thing.
My gosh, and I don't know if you've seen the video, but that coach was talking all kinds of madness, man, right before some kind of a meeting that he was headed to. Right before a meeting.
Bad look, man. Bad look.
Yeah. So the girl he was posting that to or talking about in the video actually was the one that put it on the internet. So,
yes,
man,
she did.
He was doing it dirty, but she did him a little dirty too. It wasn't right at all, But that's the world we live in now. You can't do anything.
Oh, how you gonna trust the stripper? You can't trust the stripper. Come on, man. You gonna send a
don't
video
touch the
like
big
that
button
to
and smile.
you don't even know? Good Lord, man.
Yeah. But they
No
apparently,
street
at some point in
smarts.
time,
No
they
street
shared
smarts whatsoever.
they shared something together one night, at least. Because he was talking about how he remembers this and he thought about that one time they were together.
Oh, come on.
And now, I mean, the coach, he is immediately resigned. He's already out.
What else was he going to do?
You know,
what option did he have? As soon as it came out, he's like, damn.
He did release a statement. He's going to seek treatment.
Obviously. I'm going to
work on this problem.
I need the love and help and support of my friends and family. What else? I'm going to go talk to my minister. Please pray for me. I will be okay. In 28 days, I'll be back. With a tan.
Oh, that's right. He'll never coach again. But
Probably.
Tell me this. I mean, like, oh, so you're telling me this NFL coach has a problem with coke and strippers?
Yeah. Like they don't. Did you see the picture of Jerry Jones that came out not that terrible long ago?
About Jerry Jones?
That he was all hugged up on the strippers, all drunk with drinks in his hand. Oh, that was last season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was nothing new. I mean,
nothing new at all.
No.
But, man, how pathetic are you when you're like, baby, this reminds me of that time we were together. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All righty. Yes. Well, he is unemployed now.
Then he'll stay unemployed.
And who's looking like maybe he needs to be unemployed or he thinks he needs to be unemployed is Big Ben Roethlisberger. Big loss to the Jags as he tossed 5 picks.
Five.
From Scottsdale, Arizona.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Prime. This is the Commish. This is Goes to the Post. Mondays and Wednesdays we go league-wide.
Halftime show.
Oh, yeah? Halftime show.
Post on Wednesdays.
Featuring the Prime Cut, as well as a review and preview of all the games from the previous week and the week about to happen. So,
yeah.
Well,
yeah, I don't.
He set it up himself.
Ryan. That's a fair question because I don't know what positive outcome do you have from doing that.
He's doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
He did the same thing. Like, you think someone's holding this for me? Nah, he set it up on his table, and he was like, all right. Let me get this message off to this girl. This will make her mine again.
I know, it's insanity. Yeah, what?
Absolute insanity.
What's the best positive outcome that can come out of what I'm about to do? And
yeah.
No matter what you say, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. But Big Ben questioning himself in the press conference. Maybe I just don't have it anymore. And,
ooh. But see, they had that whole big blowout last week with Antonio Brown, and everybody was getting on Antonio Brown's face, on his case, about throwing a little tantrum because he was double covered, but Ben didn't throw him the ball. And then all of a sudden, the following week, Ben comes out, throws 5 interceptions. Maybe he doesn't have it, because, he won a Super Bowl his first year in the league. Now, granted, he was just a sort of a game manager at the time.
Yeah.
He was a rookie, but they won it,
Yeah. As much as I absolutely loathe the guy, he's been a respectable quarterback in the league on the field. He's a piece of garbage off the field. But on the field, he's a respectable quarterback, I guess. What's up, NorCal? Yeah, maybe he's just the end of his road, man. And we've said this before. I'm still waiting for it to happen to Brady soon, but we've talked about it, Prime. At the quarterback position, the fall off is quick. And when you get there, it's a steep cliff, man.
Oh, yeah. And once you start losing the zip on the ball, once that out pattern doesn't get delivered as fast as it should, I mean, it's interception, interception. Once those feet don't get planted.
It's just a little behind, a little in front. That's a pick. In the NFL.
Oh, and don't overthrow it up the middle. Don't overthrow it up the middle because that's a pick. Yeah. And just start sailing on them. Once quarterbacks get that father time bug, it's all over pretty quick. Ben Roethlisberger has talked about retirement for like the past 3 seasons.
He's the new
At the end of each year, he's like, maybe this is it. Maybe I hang it up.
Just instead of sending pics of his junk, he just hunts you down in the men's room stall. He's the new Favre.
Oh, man.
He's gonna retire and become a Jet? 2? Maybe a Viking? You never know.
But on the flip side of that coin, though, you got Big Ben throwing 5 interceptions. Flip side of that coin is Deshaun Watson throwing 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns.
Yes.
In a losing effort, but still, this kid is the real deal. He's out of his mind. I know next year they'll have some tape on him, and he'll probably regress just a step. But boy, oh boy, has he started this football season on fire.
That's it, Prime. They're back to some football, and we're out of here.
All right.
That's it. Monday night football goes to the Post. Prime will be back on Wednesday, and we'll rip through all of the action from this week, as well as give you our predictions and rip through all of the action for the upcoming week. So enjoy the stellar game that you have here, the 3-2 awesome game you have on Monday Night Football. But I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. Raider Nation Report, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. We are going to go through every single play of the game from this weekend, plus every bit of Raider news. We'll touch on the Donald Penn controversy, the guy pissing in the front row. We'll touch on injuries, every single thing you need to know. Silver and black. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. The Raider Nation Report with the Commish. Tomorrow, I'm out. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.